Hi, my name is Jennifer Simmons, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to apply a tourniquet. Did you know that somebody could bleed out of their arms or legs and die in a matter of seconds if the bleeding is not controlled? Bleeding out of the extremities is the #1 cause of death on the battlefield and in accidents. So today I'm going to teach you how to help save a life. There are 3 easy steps to apply a tourniquet. The first step is to identify the need for a tourniquet. The second step is to apply the tourniquet 2 inches above the wound. And the third step is to make sure that you've stopped the bleeding. All right. I've been a medic in the Army for 9 years. I have trained over 3,000 soldiers on how to properly apply a tourniquet. All right, so we're gonna move on to step 1. A few examples may be in the civilian world, coming upon an accident. You're the first person there, you witnessed it, there's nobody else around, you go to check on somebody and notice bleeding. Another example would be if you're in a combat situation, somebody got shot or blown up, then they may need a tourniquet if they're bleeding. So, all right, I'm gonna use a scenario where I just came upon an accident. I find a casualty who is bleeding out of her right leg, okay? So I'm gonna open it up. I see dark red bleeding, meaning it is an arterial bleed, and it doesn't even matter at this point. Better to apply the tourniquet and be safe than sorry, right? All right, so I identify the need. Step 2 would be to apply the tourniquet. In order to apply the tourniquet, you wanna make sure this red tab is facing you, okay? So windlass out, red tab towards you. You're going to shimmy the tourniquet all the way up. You want to go 2 inches above the wound, okay? 2 inches above. We never apply tourniquets over joints, so never over a knee or an elbow. And if the cut or issue is below the knee and you have to apply it above the knee, it has to go at least 2 inches above the knee, okay? So just always remember the 2-inch rule. All right, now you see the red tab? It's gonna go through the loop, okay? And the reason you want the red tab towards you is because it is way easier to pull towards you than away from you. All right, so you're gonna hold on to the windlass and you're gonna pull towards you as tight as you possibly can, getting the tourniquet as tight as you can with the Velcro. Wrap the Velcro around. All right, at this point, I should not be able to fit any fingers in the tourniquet. All right, so if the tourniquet is now on as tight as it needs to be, I should only have to turn the windlass once, twice, but never more than 3 times. So that's 1, and I can feel it getting tight on her, cutting off her circulation, so I'm gonna stop right there just because this is a demonstration. All right, so secure the windlass, put the Velcro over, secure that down, okay? So this is step 2. So now that you know how to properly apply the tourniquet, step 3 will be to make sure that the bleeding has stopped. So that's obvious. If there's no more oozing or gooing of blood coming out, your tourniquet should be effective. But you're gonna go 1 step further and you're gonna check the distal pulse. So if it's on the leg, you're gonna wanna check the pulse right here on the foot. Okay? If there's no pulse, you know your tourniquet's effective. That means no blood flow is getting through. Okay, I'm gonna undo this right now so I don't cut off her circulation. Okay? Okay, so that is how you apply a tourniquet. All right, first step, identify the need for the tourniquet. Second step is to actually apply the tourniquet 2 inches above the wound. And third step, make sure the bleeding has stopped. Don't forget to call 911 or send somebody to go get a medic. All right. Thank you, and I hope I helped you save a life. Have a great night.